Revenge films.
I'm home.
Why are you home so early? Don't get in the way of Emily's study, okay?
I'm Sarah. I've recently entered high school. My real mother met a new man and left me back in elementary school. I live with my father, who recently got married again. And so, I now have a beautiful mom and a beautiful sister as well. Things aren't going so well. My sister's name is Emily. She's my sister, but we're the same age. I am just an average student at high school. But Emily is the opposite, and is in a famous private high school. She's both smart and athletic. And her mom is very strict and tells her to come home right after school. As for me, my looks are average and my grades are pretty low. My father never said anything about that before, and so I never worried about it. My father took great care of me, so I could forget about my mother who left me. So I never looked down on myself. However, after living with my new sister, I always look down on myself. And my new mother thinks the same way. She's very mean and always talks me down. I know I'm not as good looking as my sister, but she doesn't have to be that strict. Hey Sarah, you are hungry?
It's okay, Emily. She's on a diet because she's ugly. You don't need to worry about her and eat up, okay? If you don't, you'll end up awful like Sarah.
Sarah, going on a diet is okay, but you need to look up to Emily more and study, okay?
My father has changed drastically after marriage. I'm not on a diet though.
Are you saying I lied?
I never said anything about a diet.
You're calling me a liar and trying to kick me out, huh? That's it. She's always looking at me like she hates me.
Is that true, Sarah? Stop it! Your mother is saying this for you, you know. If you're thinking about your mother like that, you need to leave this house.
I thought my father was the only friend I had here. Maybe he hates me because his new wife and daughter are much more prettier than I am. From that day on, I couldn't sleep a lot in my own house. One day...
Hey, Sarah, are you alright? You seem pretty down recently.
He's my childhood friend, Jake. Huh? Really? Maybe I've been studying too much.
You study? No way! I know you're down about something. I can help you if you need it.
A few minutes later...
I see. That's tough.
I don't want to go home. I can't stand myself for being ugly and stupid. I don't think I should even exist.
I'm sorry you were feeling that way. I actually wanted to talk to you about something. I've been hiding it from you, but...
Huh? A few days later, I'm home.
What are you doing coming home so late recently?
I was with my friend.
I hope you aren't doing anything stupid. I wouldn't want any bad rumors floating around Emily because of you.
Because my mother didn't like my attitude, she became much harsher on me than before. But I wasn't worrying about her a lot recently. That's because I began to work to save up for when I finish high school so I can leave the house. 2 years later, I was finally able to graduate. Thank God I'm done! I can finally leave my house! I was about to leave the house while my mother and father were not around, and I got my pre-packaged stuff to the entrance, when suddenly, Emily came out. Sarah, what's with the suitcase? She was surprised. I was about to leave this house for good. Really? Actually, me too. She pointed to her big bag behind her as well. Just then, I felt chills down my spine, and I turned to see Mother staring us down with her arms crossed.
You two were trying to leave this house without telling your mother and father? Emily, you are going to college soon. You'll become a doctor and take care of me and your father, okay? Did you forget?
What is that? We're not your slaves.
Be quiet, Sarah. You aren't a part of this. You need to leave. Get out now.
Just like that. You're always putting Sarah down. I never saw you as a mother. Or never thought he was my father as well. You guys look down on your own children and use them as slaves. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Emily, how much money do you think I put into you? And you talk back to me like that?
You did that to yourself. I'll pay back the money. But we aren't family anymore.
Emily dropped a large envelope on the ground, and in it was $8,000. Where did you get all of this money?
I know this isn't enough. I'll keep paying back everything you spent on me. But when I do, we're over.
Then, Emily grabbed my arm and we were out of the house. Turns out, Emily was also planning to get out of the house after graduating as well. But since she wasn't allowed to work because of her mother, so while studying, she did tutoring online and was able to make the money she had. After graduating, she still planned to go to medical school, but she planned to continue her tutoring job and pay her own tuition.
Sarah, do you have a place to live? If not, would you want to live with me?
Sorry, I already have a place to live.
Oh, is it with that boy Jake? You changed ever since you started seeing that boy. Is he your boyfriend?
Nope, just a friend, and I plan to live alone.
I see. Hey, will we see each other again?
Of course. And maybe then, we'll both be grown-ups. Like that, we walked our separate ways. Emily was like me, except a little different. She was abused by her parents and told how to live her life. So she wanted to leave this all behind. 7 years later, a beautiful actress on TV caught my eyes. Could this be? I remembered my friend Jake, that was flying around the world. The person who helped me out of a tough time. The secret that he told me back then was...
I've been thinking, ever since I can remember, I always saw myself as a girl. I've never told anyone yet, but I wanted to tell you, my childhood friend, first. I have a dream. I want to be a makeup artist. After graduating, I want to fly around the world and learn new things. Right now I practice on my own face secretly, but I want to practice professionally, with a woman's skin. I'm not confident enough. So Sarah, could you help me practice? I want to help you get back at your new mother because she called you ugly all the time, right? I'll make you beautiful so you can get back at her, and I'll gain confidence for my future.
After that, almost every day Jake helped me with makeup and skincare. And I was able to gain confidence in myself. Hey Jake, I saw the actress. She looked beautiful.
Thank you. But this is all thanks to you for helping me gain confidence. Say, I'll be back home soon. Let's go out for a drink.
I don't have an extravagant job like Jake. But if it wasn't for her reaching out to me for help, I would have put myself down even more. From my experience, I learned to always have fun with life. That makes things a lot easier. Hey Emily, Jake is coming home soon. Do you want to go out for drinks too?
Yes! But I'm likely on a night shift, so I'll join in late.
Currently, Emily is working as a doctor.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.